Hi. There it is. Okay, finally got it. All right, let's go. Beautiful look at the truck here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I hope you're seeing this. It is absolutely amazing. We're at Nahas Chevrolet in the Villages. And now we're going into the live demonstration. So keep shooting, trying to get me run over here. We're going inside. It's kind of windy, so. We got music here, loud. Okay, inside we have a presentation of the Z06. And here it is right here. Okay. There you go. It's right here, live in Nahas Chevrolet in Wildwood, Florida. The new Z06 on display. Right here. Look at that. Lots of people interested. Very excited. Take a look around. Whoops, I can't take a look around because you're blocking my shot.
What shot? Oh, the one you used to. Sorry.
All right, the big thing here in the front end is they've enlarged the front end. They've enlarged the front end so that there's more air coming in to the front of the car. And also they have these winglets on the side to help for downforce. And I believe there's some more little small winglets underneath the front of the car to also help with the downforce. Here's the front. That looks nice. And by the way, this front end, the other C6, like the C5 and the C6 and the C7, when they went to a Z06, they really didn't change the front end. This is really a big change. I haven't seen this before. This is, if you see this car, this is an entirely new, not entirely new, but it's a departure from what they normally would do when they go to a Z06. They usually just keep the front end, but they didn't. They don't have any heat issues with this big engine that's here, so they've increased the cooling of the car. All right. Now we're live here on YouTube. Hi guys, how are you?
Hey.
Yeah.
Are we on right now?
We're on right now.
Okay, you're live.
Good morning. Oh, okay. All right. Well, these guys are all looking at a beautiful car here. They're talking about the front end. More, I think this is a departure from earlier Z06s where it was basically the same front end, but this one has been changed and enlarged to get more airflow. Also, this car has everything on it. This has the carbon fiber wheels. It has the, I don't know if you can see it, but it has the sport, what do they call them? What do they call it? Sport Cup wheels. These are the Sport Cup wheels. They're good for about 6,000 miles. 20-inch wheels on the front, 21s in the back. First time a Corvette has ever had 20-inch and 21-inch. I think they're 345s in the back. They're huge. Now on the rear end has been different. Well, maybe I'll look inside here first. A couple of things that are interesting here. Whoops, excuse me. A couple of things that are interesting here is that the Z06 sign is there on the door sill. It's over there on the radio, the speaker, and it's right here on the steering wheel. Kind of interesting. All right, now on the back end, they've widened the back end by 3.6 inches, and the reason they've done this is actually two reasons that they've widened the rear end. One is they've increased and pushed out this side of the car, so there's more air getting in here. This is a real hot engine, and it really needs all the cooling it can get. So there's two reasons. One, as I said, more air getting in here, but secondly, to accommodate the larger rear wheels on the back of the car. So those are the two big reasons why they have a wider rear end. Now, over here we have the rear wing, which everybody talks about. It's big, yeah, but you can get into the rear deck. And then, of course, the big thing is the engine. Now, this engine is 670 horsepower. It's a flat plane crank engine. It revs to about 8,700 RPMs. So this engine produces a fair amount of heat, and of course you want that cooling to help that as much as you can. Now on the back, there is something different. These are black. These are black tips. Now this is an option you can get on your car. The black tips is an option, and you can get that. Also, they changed the tips so that it has a little more.
He told me to text him.
I guess what you'd call it is sound. So they've changed these outer tips so that it gives more sound that reaches its way back into the engine, to the driving compartment, so that you can hear the exhaust. And we heard this start up this morning. Absolutely unbelievable. You're going to love the sound of the car. So let's go back on the other side. We have another Z06 on the side of the car. And also these have carbon ceramic brakes. You can buy the carbon ceramic brakes separate. You don't have to order the Z07 package. You can buy just the brakes. And you get those beautiful calipers, and they say carbon ceramic on the caliper too. And then the aero package that you see here, the aero package is an option you could put on your car too. You could put an aero package in your car. So you don't have to buy the Z07 package to get the aero package. Now over here, the carbon fiber wheels, like I said, with the carbon ceramic brakes. Beautiful, beautiful sight. Beautiful, beautiful sight. So let's stand back and let these other people look at the car. We'll watch everybody have fun looking at the car. And we'll talk to Larry, because Larry's here. Hi, Larry.
Hey, Bob.
Larry, tell me. You're a Corvette guy. Here's this beautiful Z06 Corvette. What do you think?
It's not convertible. Yeah, we went to SEMA. We saw we saw them a long time ago, back in November, and so no big surprises on that. We're here mainly for technical and what we can order, what we can't order. They're still closed now. They're not telling any pricing. When?
Yeah, where's the pricing? What's the secret?
The question I just asked the tech was, where's the condenser on this car? And they talk about on the Z06 it's got 5 radiators, and nobody can tell me where the condenser is. I'm pretty sure it's on the driver's side. I'm pretty sure that's the condenser, not the radiator.
Yep.
Anyway, they've increased and it looks increased.
Oh yeah, it is.
For the condenser, it says that the air conditioning capacity is increased, so it's better.
This is the first front end I've seen on either a C5, C6, or C7 Z06 that they haven't changed. Normally they just carry over the front end from the C5, C6, C7 and call it a day. This one here is the first one I've seen him change, where they've really opened up the front.
Because they put it, there's a radiator right behind the front.
Yeah. I mean, this is
1, 2.
Serious cooling. Yeah. And the other thing I noticed is with the rear end being 3.6 inches wider.
Bigger tires.
The two reasons for that, one being the air intake down there is larger, and also the packaging it on. But I was telling people earlier, don't get the Cup 2 tires unless you like buying tires every few months. I mean, they're great tires, but, holy crap, they're expensive and they don't wear too well. And if you get in a rainy day, because they're almost like a racing car, you get rained in, you're going to be all over the highway. So it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, if you're cracking the car, perfect. But if you're not going to crack the car, then you don't need a lot of this stuff. But boy, it is beautiful, I'm telling you. You see the car in person. I thought it would be more like a C8, but it's not that much. I mean, you can see a few cues that are similar, but the front end is different, the rear end is different. The engine is the big news. They started it up this morning and punched the car up a few times this morning.
Did you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you record it?
Oh, yeah, I can record it. So that'll be in a later video. But I'll have the recordings of two different times. Once when they took it off the trailer, and the other time when they brought it in here. So
at 7 o'clock tonight, be here to hear them load it up.
yeah.
That's when they're going to quit. Yeah.
It really is.
So is this the color you're going to pick for yours?
No.
No.
If this color didn't have as much green in it, I'd be interested, but there's just so much green in it.
Well, I saw a hypersonic the other day, and if the light hits it, as like with the red mist, it changes color. It's got a greenish tint. So it turned me off.
Yeah.
So evidently they like that tint thrown in there or something.
Yeah, it looks good though. I like the looks of the car. I mean, it's just.
What's not to like?
I know. All right, have fun. Yep. We're here at Nahas Chevrolet in Wildwood, Florida, and we're looking at the new Z06 Corvette, 2023. Actually, we're looking at the back of the guy's shirt. Anyway, here we go. It looks nice. It looks great. We heard it start earlier. It's really nice. Also, they have some packages over here I want to take a look at in a minute. A lot of people all of a sudden showed up. Great. What do you think? Do you like it? Beautiful car. This is live from Nahas Chevrolet in Wildwood, Florida. We're at Nahas Chevrolet, and we're looking at the presentation by General Motors of the new 2023 Z06 Corvette, right here in Wildwood, Florida, which is basically Central Florida, just outside the Villages. If you know where the Villages is, yep. He is a beauty. Thanks, Paul. Paul Menard, my old buddy up there from New England. Nice to see you on. Thanks for your comment. Yeah, she's a beauty. This is an interesting color. It's a yellow, but if you look at it carefully, there's a lot of green in the color. I mean, it's really got some green in it. So take a look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really amazing. If we get a chance, I want to get over and take a look at some of the things that are going on over here. Let's walk over here and see what's doing. This display over here looks like it's a designer thing. You slide this thing over the Corvette and it shows you different, I think. You know how to do that? You know how it works? That's quite a display. Talking about the five-plank crank engine that revs to 8,600 RPMs, and you can type different selection to see the cylinder head, the air intake, a couple overhead cam valve train, and block and tube system. Kind of interesting. Now, I think if you slide that way, can you? Oh, I thought you were going to slide it from there. Let's see what happens if we go over here. Now it shows you, move the slider left, it says. Okay, it is a hot spot. And that hot spot will tell you, I don't know, You touch it, and it says, okay, we saw all that. Let's go to the next one. Here's a hot spot, so we tap that, and it shows you what's going on. Oh yeah, 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. We'll see. We'll definitely test that out for you. Can you go 0 to 60? That quick. It's pretty quick. All right. Let's learn more and everything. Let's go to the next hot spot.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Now we tap that, and that's talking about the carbon fiber interior trim, the console, the instrument panel, and the door panels. Okay, we're going to move this over a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. We're going to move this over a little bit more, and we'll tap that one. And this one has to do with max G-force 1.22. Wow. 1.22 Gs. That's pretty nice. I'll go over the next one. And this one you tap on. Talks about wider wheels and tires for optimum grip and control. And those beautiful carbon fiber wheels. They are gorgeous. I think that's the end. Unique interior with wider fenders, quarter panels, the front wheel function. Now, we get over here, and we have some of the new wheels, which I really like. This one over here is a carbon fiber visible weave. This one over here is called carbon fiber painted. So I don't know if you want to do that. I'm just going to sneak in here for a minute first. This one over here is machine faced, and this one over here is titanium satin. That's satin graphic, and that's black. And I want to tell you, those are nice. Look at those two down below. I really like that. Now, down below here, I have both the tires. This one here is the Cup 2 tire, and that's the one if you're going to race the car, you're going to track the car. Because the Cup 2 tire is not for street use. If you look at the tread on this, you're going to be hydroplaning, and if you get caught in the rain, this car's going to be a terrible car to drive. What you want is this one over here, and it's a lot less money too. But this one over here, the Pilot Sport 4, the 4S, this one is going to be a beautiful car. But look at these two. I love these two wheels right here. These two wheels look really, really nice. And I like these two up here too. They look really, really nice too. Now over here, we have the colors. And the only really new color is this one on the top right here. It's a caffeine metallic. That is a new color. And so those are all the new colors there. Down here is the, and I don't know if you can get this. This is the carbon flash in the white, the pearl white. This is a 70th anniversary car. Now I'm not sure, I think you can get it both in the C8 and the Z06. So either one you can get it for. Now, over here are the brake calipers. This is kind of nice. If you get the Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, they even put Brembo carbon ceramic right on the brakes. That's really nice. Here's without it, the regular plain Jane brakes. These brakes will be phenomenal. I don't know, they were expensive. There's probably around $6,000 for them, but you can get these separate. You don't have to buy the Z07 package. You buy these, one of the big prizes is all of the material that gets all over your rims all the time. People that own C8s or C7s are always cleaning their rims because of the brake dust. With the carbon ceramic brakes, that story is over with. You don't have to worry about that. So there are all the different colors that you can see here of the different brake colors. Now over here we have some carbon. Over here we have, this is a carbon fiber edging cover. Then this one over here is the wheel. I don't know about this wheel. Maybe it's got Z06 on it, nice. Also you've got carbon fiber rear mirrors. A lot of carbon fiber to sell here, I don't know. If you look at the interior of this car over here, yeah, there's a lot of nice carbon fiber, but you know, it's really, really expensive, so I don't know. Take a look at the engine. 670 horsepower. This is the only naturally aspirated V8 with 670 horsepower in the world. This is it. This is the hot dog, world champion right here engine. This is unbelievable. And I heard this thing start up earlier today, and it sounds absolutely phenomenal. There's a little badge right there. That's the person who builds your engine will sign that. They have their own little badge and they put it on it. One person builds this engine. There's not a team of people building the engine. It's one person, they build the engine. There's also an option for, I don't know, $5,000 or $10,000. You can go down and help that person build your engine, but I wouldn't spend that money to do that. I'd be afraid I'd screw the engine up. So there you have it, the beautiful new Z06. Oh, I wanted, did I show these? This is the exhaust system. And look at that. That's the new blackened exhaust tips, which I think it looks really, really nice. And the other thing is that they've tuned the outside tips so that there's more engine noise or exhaust noise getting in the cup, so you can hear this beautiful sounding engine. I'll tell you, this engine sounds absolutely phenomenal. You've got to hear it. It sounds absolutely phenomenal. And take a listen to it. So let's go over here. We talked about the size, about 3.6 inches more wider than it used to be. For the tires and for the intake. If you look at this intake right here, let's see if I can get a shot of it. If you look at that intake in there, it's, I guess I can't show it. But if you look at that intake right there, that's bigger than it is on the C8. All right, now we're looking at the interior. Let's take a look in here. Beautiful. Those seats up there are the racing seats. And if you notice the bolster on the racing seat right here, if you're over 55, you're going to have fun getting in and out of here with this bolster right here. And this is really for racing. If you're not racing the car, I wouldn't buy these seats. I would get rid of these and get the GT2 seats. It's much easier to get in and out of, but you're going to be fighting, you're going to be tripping over this damn thing back and forth all the time. So I would, unless you're racing, if you're going to race the car, track the car, yes. Going to autocross the car, yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't get these seats.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
So there you have it. Nahas Chevrolet. Big turnout. Lots of folks here. A lot of people looking at the car. They really enjoy what they see. And this is a hands-on car, I'll tell you. You come down here. I think, by the way, they were open till 7 o'clock tonight. So if you're in the area, come on down and take a look at this car. You don't have to wait. You can come down here, sit in the car. You can open and look at the engine. You can look at the trunk. You can do anything you want. Hands-on. Take a good look at this car. And I think you'll have a lot of fun doing that. So a lot to see here at Nahas Chevrolet. Beautiful Z06 2023 Z06 Corvette live from Nahas Chevrolet in Wildwood, Florida, which is just a stone's throw outside the Villages, Florida. And you're looking at a beautiful yellow Z06, 2023 Z06 with that magnificent 670 horsepower, 86 or 8,700 RPM red line. An amazing car. I venture to say that maybe this might be the last normally aspirated Z06 that Chevrolet built. If you're on a list anywhere and you're going to get one, I'd get it and keep it. I wouldn't sell it. I'd keep it. This thing's going to be, I think, a very collectible car. And a lot of people look for the old days. The only thing it doesn't have is a standard shift, and I know a lot of guys would like to have a standard shift in the car because they miss rolling the gears. But this car is so damn quick with the dual clutch transmission. This thing absolutely rolls. It absolutely rips down the highway, and it launches great. You can look at some of my videos that I have on here and see some of the things we do with the C8 Z06. I should say the C8, not the C8 Z06. But hopefully someday we'll be doing something with the car just like this, like the Z06. And we have another gentleman taking a picture right in front of our camera here. Ah, yes. No, it looks great. That looks great. I'm really impressed. So I think what I'm going to do. Is take this, take a look around, see what people are here today. Can I leave this with you for a few minutes? Can I leave this with you? I'm just going to take the hand. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Larry!
Are you live or not?
I'm live.
No, don't
Are you
be
live? That's what I want to know.
Ceramic brakes.
Yes.
If you put just ceramic pads, will that eliminate a lot of the dust?
Yes.
On a regular, like on our regular Z51.
That's a good question. I don't know that answer. I used to have, I'll tell you, I did have pads on my C8 Z06 that didn't create dust, but it takes away some of the braking power of the car. I'd either keep stock brakes on there or I'd go for the carbon ceramic. But some of that other stuff I don't like.
So what's the difference in the carbon ceramic other than the pads? It's got to be just the pads.
No, it's the disc itself.
Oh, you're talking about the lightweight and all that other
Well,
stuff.
yeah, and the fact that it will stop faster. I think it's even bigger, I think.
It looks big.
It's huge.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll go down here. I want to show you, they got some interesting displays I haven't seen before. So, there's a couple of used C8s for sale. Look at this beauty right here. Isn't that nice? Wow, look at that. Beautiful color. Love that. Here's one Honda Performance Week. You can get on here and you not only do you hear the sound of performance, but you actually feel it on the mat. I'll show you. Let me get up here and try it. I don't know if I can get the sound on here. I'm gonna press the button. Here we go. They got two seats. I don't see the GT1 seat. I guess I don't know if they're going to make them, but this is a seat to have. This is a GT2 seat. This is the one to have. The GT,
I heard that.
well, they call this the competition sports seat. As I mentioned earlier, see how big this is. People trying to get in and out of the seat. We're going to be banging this and banging that, bang, bang, bang. The only reason I would buy this seat is if you were autocrossing the car or tracking the car. Then this is the kind of seat you want. Otherwise, you don't need the seat. Now over here, this goes.
The one that they had there, the demo.
You can scan this, and you can build your own Z06. Pretty cool.
When I get in like this, sit down on the sofa.
Beautiful car for sale, 2020. Oh, somebody asked me the other day, why don't you put the prices up? I don't know. You ready for this? Were you able to read that price? $114,000 for a convertible. Only has 1,700 miles. Polly, up there in southern New England, southern Massachusetts. That's your car right here, buddy. All right. What else we got here? We looked at the wheels. We looked at all that other stuff over there. We've looked at just about everything in here. Let's see if I can get another close look at the, here's the front. Nothing special there. Go over here, see if we get in here. You can't even see the dash, so not much you see. Nice looking seats. Those are those competition seats with the high bolts that I'm not crazy about. But if I were tracking the car, I definitely want them, that's for sure. So let me see. Did I miss anything? I don't know. I don't know if I missed anything or not. So we'll take a look here. Some more. How you doing? All right, all right. Got some more here. Lots of people. This is display booth I was telling you about. I thought those were really interesting. You got a car for sale here. I might be, oh, I'm going to go outside. It's so loud out here, I'm not going to be able to stay because it's so loud. Price on this one? Yeah. Here you go. Molly, this is huge. Here you go. This is a nice, this looks like a Z06. Yeah, 2016 Z06. Here you go. And I'm sure it's a little windy out here, so I'm probably getting a lot of wind noise. But this is a 2019 Camaro. Interesting color. This looks almost the same color as the Z06 outfit. I'm not sure. That's for sale. Got a food truck over here. Rockin' Roosters. 3D. See what else is going on here today. Oh yeah, there you go. Get all the goodies. 3D, I love it. And over here, we have a very interesting car here. I think he raises this. In fact, I'm pretty sure he does. Look at the look at the exhaust. Holy crap! That big of what? Nice look inside. I heard this start up earlier. Oh, you want to hear this, baby? Oh, is this nice? Sounds so sweet. I mean, this thing has got some muscle to it. Yeah, sounds great. Very lightweight. GT1, number 16. And over here, we have the local radio station, the Village's radio station, which is broadcasting live from our place here. He looks like he's very busy. I'm going to go over here and harass him and see what he's doing. How you doing? He's not talking. Very good. Villages WVLG FM 102.7, FM 104.5, and AM too, AM 640. There you go. They're broadcasting live here today. We got some music in the background, unfortunately. So loud. Can't hear yourself. So let's go back in again. We'll take one last look, and we're done for the day. One last look. One last walk around on the beautiful display put on by Nahas Chevrolet. And by the way, this isn't free. The dealership has to pay. I just want to make a comment about this. This isn't free. The dealership has to pay to have the Z06 come and be here. And it ain't cheap, let me put it that way. And the dealership brought this car here for all the people here to see, and they're sold out. Does it make any sense? How nice is that? They got a sold out. You can't get one of these Z06s. They've got it here, and they were nice enough to bring this in here at their expense so we could see all this wonderful stuff. I think it's pretty damn nice. Okay, one last look. Wonderful display here. Lots of people, lots of interest. Absolutely more fun than you can imagine. Yeah. How's the video quality up here, folks? Quality all right? Can you see the car well enough? There's a lot of people around it, but hopefully, can you hear my voice? This is the first time I've done a live stream, so I have no idea what's going on up there, but hopefully it's getting out to you and you're enjoying it. So, hopefully. So again, there's a very clever display over here that they have where you slide it back and forth, and you can, there's little stories on each different piece of the car. But one last look at the Z06.
Placing an order.
And there it is with the trunk up and the engine exposed. Beautiful carbon fiber ground effects. And over here, beautiful. I'll take another look at the engine. This time I can get on, I think, even closer. Let's see if I can. And there's that little plaque you see right there. The person who built your engine, they'll put that plaque on the engine. And only one person builds your engine. There's not a bunch of people building his engine. One person builds the engine. That's it.
There he is. How are you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. I know you'd be here today.
Here's another one.
Let's see.
For sale. This is a C8 2001. People like to know the prices. There you go. Brakes work. Look at that. So this back end's about 3.6 inches. If you want to go, from here to here, it's about 3.6 inches wider. And as I mentioned earlier, the two things, in case you're just joining us, the two reasons this is 3.6 inches wider is one is that the air intake is larger, so they had to pump this out so the air intake is larger, and then they had to make way for these huge wheels, 20 inches in the front, 21 in the rear, and these have the top two tires on here. This car is pretty much blown out. Everything's on it. It's a Z06 with a Z07 performance package. It's got the carbon ceramic brakes. It has the Cup 2 tires. These Cup 2 tires probably last, if you're tracking the car at all, 2,000 or 3,000 miles, maybe 5,000 miles. That's about it. When I was racing, I usually would take a set of tires just for the track, but I wouldn't drive these around on the street. If it rains, you're a victim. You're a victim. You won't be able to Look at those look at those sample tires over there, and yet this car will not handle well in the rain. You're going to have your hands full. So, but anyway.
The traction control was for.
Well, not really. You can't overcome the laws of physics.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. All right. But I love these carbon fiber wheels. They are beautiful. They look great. Really, 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 really nice. Probably kind of expensive too, but anyway. So that's it here from the Nahas Chevrolet. I hope you've enjoyed our little look here today. And I hope you enjoyed looking at the beautiful cars. I mean, this car is really, really something. The takeaway is this. The front end has been redesigned to take in more coolant from the front. So they've got these big radiators in here. And I'll put this down here. You can see the big radiator in here. I mean, they've got some serious cooling going on here. And I remember doing a Wanna Go Fast event, my 2017 Z06 over in Ocala, and I ended up overheating my car. And the reason was because it wasn't cooling it well enough. But this car is going to be a good one. So I don't think they're going to have the heat issues they had with a C7 Z06. I think this will clear them all up. And here's a couple of folks that are going to own a Z06 pretty soon. You guys must be excited.
We are very excited.
Our son is watching you right now.
Huh?
Our son is watching you right now.
Oh, he is? Oh, he is? Oh, good.
I've been getting text
Is he able to
messages
see
from
everything
him.
all right and everything?
Yep,
Yeah.
and he's loving
Picture
it.
clear?
Yep.
Oh, good. So listen, that's great your son's watching. Now listen, you looked at the car. First time you've actually seen it.
In person.
Unfortunately, it came in the color that we want.
Now what are you going to do? You're not going to be able to sleep tonight, right?
I couldn't sleep last night.
So it's going to be exciting. I mean, to see this car with this engine, which is historic. I mean, it's not another engine. It's naturally aspirated engine. There's not one.
The sound was
It's bigger than, better than this one. And you heard it start up too, didn't you? And the startup is absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. I think if you hear the car. And the other thing, the front end's been changed, the rear end's been changed. It's 3.6 inches larger. Big
side
tires,
intakes.
20 and 21.
Yeah.
And the side has been
Side
widened,
intakes are huge.
taking more air. Well, this engine, I'm sure, requires a lot more coolant because of its, its high performance. I mean, it's 670 horsepower.
670.
And what's the torque on that? I mean, the red line is what?
8,600.
8,600 RPMs. I mean, that's pretty cool. Well, good. This is a nice way. This is a nice way to end our live cast here at Nahas Chevrolet. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope your son, who's watching this video, say hi to him.
Hi, Steve.
Thank you for doing a great job.
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to say goodbye from the Nahas Chevrolet, and thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed watching all the excitement about this beautiful new Z06 Corvette. And look for, I took some other video with my YouTube camera, so we're going to put together a full video on this. I did videos when nobody was around the car, so you'll be able to see that. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll get the notice immediately when the the 2023 Z06 comes up. You'll be able to see the video. So I got some more things in it, and I like I say, I'll post them up in a couple of days. So goodbye from Nahas Chevrolet. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching today, and we'll see you again on the next one.